Chicago, the Gold Coast. A neighborhood accustomed to quiet wealth and discreet whispers, not the siren song of police cars. Detective Clara Monroe, a woman who knew the city's rhythms as well as her own heartbeat, felt the discord. A chill, unwelcome guest had settled over Astor Street. The house stood as a silent sentinel, its grand facade a stark contrast to the tragedy it now held. Thomas Grayson, architect extraordinaire, was gone. His life, a masterpiece abruptly erased. Clara, her eyes sharp and discerning, surveyed the scene. This was not a robbery gone wrong, not in this neighborhood. This reeked of something far more calculated. Clara stepped inside, the air thick with the scent of lilies and the lingering shadow of death. This was her stage now, and she, the reluctant conductor of this macabre orchestra. The game was afoot. Thomas Grayson was laid out in his study, a man who built empires now confined to 6 feet of earth. His face, usually alight with inspiration, was frozen in a mask of eternal surprise. A single crimson stain on his crisp white shirt painted a gruesome picture. Stabbed. Personal. The room itself was a testament to Grayson's genius. Sleek lines, minimalist furnishings, and a wall-sized window showcasing the city he helped sculpt. Yet, something felt off. Clara ran a gloved hand over the polished surface of the desk. No dust, no struggle, as if Grayson had welcomed his demise. The house whispered secrets, and Clara, ever the attentive listener, began to piece together the fragments of a life brutally interrupted. The killer had been meticulous, leaving no obvious trace. But even the most cunning architect couldn't erase every footprint. The investigation unfolded like a blueprint, each detail a line leading Clara closer to the architect of this heinous act. There was Evelyn, the elegant widow, her grief a tangible shroud. Then there was Jacob Willis, Grayson's business partner, his usual bravado replaced with a nervous tremor. The clues were a tangled web. No forced entry, nothing stolen. Just a set of muddy footprints outside the study window and the tampered footage from the security cameras. A silent film with a crucial scene cut. Evelyn's alibi held watertight, placing her at a charity gala at the time of the murder. All evidence pointed towards Jacob, his motive as clear as the glass walls of Grayson's modern mansion professional rivalry. Clara, however, had learnt that things were rarely what they seemed. The mud on the footprints matched a rare orchid kept in Evelyn's private greenhouse. An orchid Jacob was demonstrably allergic to, a crack in the facade. Evelyn Grayson confessed. Her voice, small and fragile, admitted to the crime, claiming a fit of jealous rage after discovering Thomas's infidelity. It was almost too easy. Clara, unconvinced, examined the forensic reports again. The angle of the wound, the lack of defensive marks on Thomas's body. It contradicted Evelyn's confession. Then came the revelation. A hidden camera, missed during the initial sweep, revealed the truth. Not a jealous wife, but a desperate partner trying to save his own skin. The footage showed Jacob entering the study, a struggle, and then the fatal blow. It turned out the tampered security footage wasn't to hide his presence, but to frame Evelyn. Jacob Willis was arrested, his carefully constructed facade crumbling under the weight of his lies. Evelyn Grayson, falsely accused, was exonerated. As the sun set on Astor Street, painting the cityscape in hues of orange and purple, Clara Monroe felt a familiar sense of closure. The city had spoken, and she, its faithful interpreter, had delivered justice.